but I'd never want to be able to just give someone money because you know what they're gonna do with it.
They're gonna buy drugs.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No,
cocaine.
It's a real thing, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know if you're gonna be putting coke up your ass with this dollar bill.
It's funny because like every single time, I used to see this meme all the time where it's like people think that. Like, hey, if someone's homeless and they're asking for money, the first thing that we think is they're buying drugs. they're gonna spend this 50 cents I'm giving them on drugs. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure it's gonna cost a lot more than 50 cents.
You know, it's gonna be really disrespectful if I give somebody a freaking dollar bill and they roll that and put it up their nose and I'm like, hey, hey, give me that shit back. You're back in this hoe. You look so good. I said you look good. I don't know what I look like. I look like Alphaba right now. We both look like Alphaba.
Who's that?
The witch from Wicked, bro.
Wouldn't know. Never watched it. Can't even see myself.
You need to watch it. When you come over again, we are gonna watch Wicked together, and you are gonna like this movie. It is a great movie. Great movie. Great blah blah blah.
Don't hurt me, please. Do I have to like it?
Great Broadway show. No, you don't have to like it. I just think it's good to know, like, oh yeah, that's from Wicked.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that you should know in life.
I know there's this like singing thing.
It's just,
I don't know what it is. Yeah. I believe that's been a trend.
It's great. Well.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Karl.
And it's your boy James.
And welcome back to another episode of the Why Not podcast, where we talk about whatever we want because... like, yeah.
Okay, look. This is what we do, right? You and I somewhat, like, bounce off of each other.
Yeah.
Because you'll say those words, I'll say a set of words, or either we'll switch it and be like, you're Karl, I'm James. Mm-hmm. And then we'll be like, we both... Because why not, guys? Because why not?
Because why not? Anyways, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. It is a nice Saturday afternoon. It is a little toasty in here.
Yeah.
You know.
It is.
Yeah, it's a little toasty in here.
I did realize that.
Which is good. It's been pretty cold in Virginia.
Was it? It was snowing in this area too, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was snowing.
How crazy was it here?
It was bad enough to where it messed up the...
Sorry, you have a little lint on your tattoo.
Yeah, there you go. It messed up the water reservoir that we had.
Oh.
And because of that, Richmond didn't have...
What? Don't hurt me. Right.
Bro, tell me why I'm talking about how Richmond didn't have water for 3 days and Karl busts ass.
Wait, what?
You didn't fart?
No, dude.
Oh.
I thought we were laughing at your stutter.
Oh, did I stutter?
When you said reservoir, you were like reservoir.
Oh, I didn't even know. But yeah, man, we didn't have water for like a couple days. It was undrinkable. We had like a boiling advisory. It got pretty bad. Now, I'm not sure if that's truly because of the snow itself or because of the snow. I don't really know. I was here and I wasn't here. It was my transition from Europe to Virginia. But yeah, man, it snowed pretty good. Did it snow at all in Virginia when it snowed in Richmond?
Yeah, dude. Virginia Beach was crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, like funny thing was I actually went to work that night that it snowed. And next thing you know, it just started snowing like crazy. Roads were full of snow, ice. They had to pull the trucks out, which I didn't even know Virginia Beach had. We do have snow trucks.
Every county, country, city should have snow trucks.
Which is crazy.
I mean, if you don't have snow trucks, then who's clearing the roads?
So they cleared the road. And then next thing you know, at 2 o'clock or like 1 or 2 o'clock, it still continued to snow. So I was driving back home in the snow. I drive very slow. I drive like a 26 on a 50.
As you should.
Yeah. So take note, because some of you dumbasses like to just drive the speed limit when it's snowing. But I'm not going to be behind you because you're obviously going to slip because you don't know what you're doing. But yeah, it was crazy though. I love the snow here.
It's not a very smart thing to do.
It was snowing in Florida.
I think it snowed in Texas too.
Yeah, Louisiana too. And that was the first time they've had snow in like years.
Crazy snow in places where snow hasn't been, and then Cali's on fire.
We are doing this snow front and this cold front of like, I don't even know when spring is anymore.
Only God knows. Only God knows. But yeah, man. I don't know. I'm really glad that we're back doing these episodes.
Yeah.
For those of you guys who don't know, me and Karl have been doing the podcast for a little over a year now.
It's crazy.
And I think at this point, this will probably be close up to like 46 or 47 episodes of the podcast. When you really think about it, that's a lot of hours put into it. And so if you guys can just do us a huge favor and just, I don't know, maybe like, maybe subscribe, maybe comment, maybe share. We post reels, TikToks, and all that. And if you are interested in being a guest on the podcast, well, you can ask us, but I'll be honest with you. We're pretty selective with who we have on the podcast. We have a couple of people who ask, and just like, it's not that it's just like, if you're going to be on the pod, I don't know. It depends. I'm not trying to sound messed up, but I just feel like you guys, some people don't really have much to talk about. And I could be wrong. You know, maybe I'm judging a book by its cover, and maybe that's wrong of me.
Right.
But yeah, anyways, I'm just happy to be here recording this episode with you guys. And yeah, man.
For me, I just feel like it's our podcast. Screw off.
Yeah.
We can do whatever the fuck we want.
That is true.
But all love, though. It's just things that people just shouldn't take personal. You know what I mean? Like, and the thing is, it's like, we're not even popping like that.
That's
like,
very
we're
true.
Not,
Yeah.
You know, we're not we're just two dudes just trying to freaking make some episodes, man.
It is flattering, though, when people ask.
It is very flattering. It's just that, like, I just feel like, yeah, we're just selective. Like, I feel like I want to hear more stories from other people. And that's just, it's the way that I want it.
It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing personal. Like, so if you're my friend and you want to be on the podcast, I don't just want you to be on the podcast just because you're my friend.
Right.
Unless it's something specific that I want you there for. But
right.
If you're like not a close friend, or maybe you're an acquaintance or a coworker, at least for me personally, it's like, okay, well, at that point, I need to know a little bit more about like what I think you could bring to the podcast, or what I may want to learn more about you that I think that others should or could know about you. So yeah, definitely don't take it personally.
But given we want to hear you out.
Yeah, like here, I mean, if you really want to be on the podcast, comment, like, subscribe, share, communicate with us, and you'll probably have a better chance of being on the podcast rather than not commenting, not liking, not watching the podcast, but then saying you want to
put
be
me
on the podcast. No. Like, if you
what have you done to contribute?
If I don't see you engaging with the podcast, why would I want you on the podcast?
Right.
And that's, again, nothing personal.
But we love you. We care about you. But it's just not what we're looking for at the moment. But thank you for replying, and we will reach back to you shortly. Yeah. That's how you're supposed to professionally do it.
We just went very corporate on them.
I feel like I'd be like very intimidating. Sorry, but no.
No.
It must not go. But yeah, I mean, other than that, yeah, dude, we have been reaching into like all these episodes. It's like we're at like episode 40 something now.
And reaching in there.
Like, we have been grinding these episodes out. Like, yeah, I can't believe that we're almost like half of 100.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, we really, it just makes me want to reflect back. You know what I mean? Because whenever James and I first started this podcast, it was just on a whirl, and we were just like, are we really going to do this? Next thing you know, we started buying equipment. Next thing you know, we started driving, making trips, and we were just like, yep, this podcast is real. And it's all love. It's all been love. I love all the support and all the love that we've been getting from all of our friends and all of our family. And it's just like, it's just the craziest thing, because I watch podcasts all the time. Never thought I'd ever have one. But just wait, man. We have a lot of plans coming up for this podcast. You know, we're going to have our own setup. We're going to have our own like little room that we're going to be in, rather than like just transferring from place to place to place. But sometimes it could be random. We don't know. I mean, we've done an episode on the roof.
And I want to do more episodes like that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like we can literally be anywhere to have this podcast. And that's the thing too, is like, if you're so, that's the thing too, right? If friends want to be on the pod,
yeah,
just go out and start your own. Like, it's the easiest thing.
You could. I mean, it's, I'll say this. It seems easy, because for the most part it is, but it's not as easy. Because if it really was as easy, a lot of people would just do it. I mean, granted, we just did it.
Right.
But, I mean, it took us some time to do it well. I think now it's well. It could be better, of course.
It could be better for sure.
You know, I mean, a podcast is literally, you don't even really need a camera. It's just you talking to a microphone.
You're just talking to a mic. And then you can use like your phone to record it. I mean, it doesn't have to be, look at where James and I were in our first episode. Yeah. Using a mic that didn't even work and using a headset mic.
Yeah, I think that making a podcast or shooting an episode of a podcast is fairly simple. Now, keeping the podcast going and making sure that it's alive and like the maintenance of it and the time that you put into editing and the time that you put into creating reels and marketing and advertising and coming up with ideas, that is a lot more work. But a lot of people won't do it. A lot of people will do it. I guess we're just the kind of people who will do it.
Right. And then we ended up doing it. And now we're here talking to you guys and just getting all the support and the love from it, getting some partnerships and getting some affiliations with different places that we've talked to. And it's just like one of the craziest things, man. I never thought like we'd have our own like coupon code and it's one of the craziest things. So it's all a blessing. We've been blessed with this. We've been blessed with this gift, and now we're just trying our best to maintain it, keep going at it. Obviously, it's very hard because James lives all the way in Ashland. I live over there in Virginia Beach. So we're making our drives, but we do it solely, and you will succeed in this. We do it solely within the fact of we want to have a conversation with each other. You can't just do a podcast you can't just do it because you want to have that publicity. You can't just do it because you just want to, like, you have to remember the main purpose of it, and it's just to have fun, vibe, and have a great time.
I mean, honestly, you could do it for whatever the fuck reason you want to do it for, but it's like, if you're just doing it for that, it's probably not going to be a very long-lasting thing.
It's going to be really boring, you know? I'm just saying, it's like, I love talking with you, and I feel like no matter what we get, no matter how many subscribers we can have, no matter how many followers we get on TikTok, it's not going to trump over me just wanting to come over and talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's why we started. We didn't start so then we can do something crazy. Honestly, being transparent, didn't even know we'd make it this far.
Didn't think we'd make it this far either.
I didn't think we'd get this far, man.
I thought we were going to quit. I thought it was going to be like a lot. I thought it was going to be like a lot.
I thought we were going to do like maybe a couple episodes just to be like, yeah, you know, we did it. We did a podcast. And now we're a year in and we're like, oh, we're still doing this shit? Oh, you guys are still watching? Huh.
Crazy.
I'm really excited to when we're able to get an editor, because I'll be honest, man, I love editing. Unfortunately, I love editing. It takes a lot of time. And
Sandra, just come on, dude.
I have to edit. You need my phone?
Jesus Christ. Quit sneaking, bro. You live here.
I'm like, why is she creeping like that? But yeah, I don't know. But besides all of that, today Karl's going to be hosting.
Yes, sir.
And so I'm going to hand it over to you, and we're going to see what Karl has to say.
Yeah, guys, so we've been doing this thing on the podcast where we just try to ask each other some questions or some topics that we did not discuss before this. And usually, like, we won't discuss a lot of things in our podcast. Like, we'll give, like, a general topic of the ideas and what we want to talk about in some episodes, but you know how that can just go way left.
Sometimes we'll have a plan and then just not stick to the plan.
The plan is no plan, which is great. But, I mean, other than that, yeah, we just come to this new thing where we just want to ask each other, like, a question, and it's solely just going to be, like, what their response is and, like, how we feel about something. So today is going to be me interviewing James of what we're going to be doing, and we're going to...
I think we should call this, we should give it, like, a segment name. We should name this.
We should.
So that we don't have to, like, constantly do, like, a huge explanation of it.
Right. Okay, we'll do that, but we'll do that in a later episode because right now I'm going to ask him the question. So, my question to you is, what is a thing that you wish you would have said but held your tongue?
I love you.
No, because I've noticed that there's a lot of moments where people, there's in movies, right? There's a lot of movie scenes where this person wants to say something, and it's just like like, say it. You know you want to say it, but then they hold themselves back. But then they usually regret not saying it after.
You know, I would say the most elementary part, or the most elementary way that I can say that I have experienced something like this, is when I had a crush on a girl in school. I was never the type to actually go and like try to riz someone up, because there was a part of me that was just like, too much energy.
Right. Right.
But there were some individuals to where, and when I say some individuals, I'm going to say maybe one individual that I never actually, and I think I did later on, but I never did when I think I should have. And yeah, man, it ate me up for a while, because it's like,
What could have been?
yeah. What could have been? Though
Right.
I am happy that it didn't go that way, because I feel like if it did, then my path would have gone on a completely different trajectory.
Yeah.
I'd be in a different place in life, and I really do like where I am right now.
Right.
And I'm happy with where I am right now.
Nice.
But it's just like, I'm just like, I look back and I'm like, I wonder what would happen. Like, what if I was like, I like you, and I get like smacked.
You get
like,
smacked in the fucking face.
Bro, that would be an amazing story to tell.
That would be very funny.
But unfortunately, I didn't get smacked in the face or anything like
Because
that.
you didn't say it.
Because I didn't say anything.
Damn.
I will say this though. At one point, I think I did tell her, and she was like, I forgot what happened. I think that she was, I think she actually did have something too, but like at that moment, it's like, you know, the train has left the station.
Right.
And so I was like, I bet. And then that was the end of that.
That's crazy.
But besides that elementary situation of holding my tongue, I feel like there's a lot of things that I knew about some people that I knew that if I were to like tell others, I could destroy your life. Like, I could really ruin you, but I won't, because I'll
Right.
be the bigger guy.
Right.
And or I'll say this, sometimes I'll tell people some things, but I'll leave out the details.
Right.
Because if I want someone to know something, but maybe I'm not feeling super evil,
Right.
I'll just like clear out. I won't say everything,
Right.
but I'll say enough to where people are like kind of understanding of the situation. And yeah, I mean, I don't really think that there are many situations like that. Oh, you know what? I thought of one, and this happens all the time. Sometimes people talk to me too much, and they talk too much, and they just keep talking. And then sometimes I just want to be like, yo, I'm sorry, I love you, but shut the fuck up. You're talking too much. You're like, I need you to read the room, okay? If I'm not focused in the conversation anymore.
Bro, relax. Hold your horses there, buddy.
But like, no, like there are just like sometimes people don't read the room. And I'm
Right.
starting to realize that as I grow up,
Right.
a lot of individuals don't read, you know, social cues, or they don't read facial expressions. There are a lot of little micro things that people do to kind of communicate to you. So, for example, if we're talking and I'm not looking at you, I might not be as interested. I'm definitely not engaged because I'm not looking at you.
Right.
Or, oh, this is one thing I get all the time. If I'm talking to someone and I'm just like, oh, yeah? Yeah? Oh, that's crazy.
Hit him with the that's crazy.
Oh, damn, that's crazy. But you know,
Wild.
I'm not asking anything. I'm not actually contributing to the conversation. I'm just putting the period. Oh, wow. Really? Dang. That's crazy.
And that's the end of it.
And yeah, but it never really ends there for most people.
Right.
Some people will just keep going. And sometimes it's people that you know. Sometimes it's people that you don't know. And a great example of this happened like maybe like a couple of months ago. I went to Walmart right over here. It's like 5 minutes away. I forgot what I needed to get. But usually whenever I go grocery shopping, go in, get what I need, get out.
Get out. That's
There's
all.
I'm busy. There's something that I'm doing, or I need to grab this thing so that I can finish doing something. I think it was maybe like an ingredient that I needed for something that I was cooking. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I ended up going, instead of the self checkout, I went to the actual, an actual person, a
Yeah, an
cash
actual
register.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cashier.
Yeah. Thank you. And sweet lady was helping me. I put my things on the conveyor belt. She scanned it. And then she started talking to me. And I'm okay with talking.
Oh my gosh, I know what you're talking about too, bro.
Like it's fine. Like I'm okay
Right.
with talking to you. Like, yeah, sure. Let's spark up a quick conversation, you know? I don't know who you are, and you could be an interesting person. But she kept talking, and one subject went to another subject, and then that subject went to another subject. I was learning a lot about this one person that I don't know if I'll ever really see again. And she couldn't understand that I was not that interested.
Yeah.
She was talking about like the prices going up, and then she was talking about her family, and then she was talking about like her aunt, and then she was talking, not her aunt, I think like her stepmother or something, and she just kept going through like her health, and I'm just there like, oh yeah, oh wow, yeah, okay. And there's a part of me that, oh, the fox is back. I'm sorry, I got interrupted.
Yeah, I see him.
But I'm not interested in the conversation, and sometimes you have to be rude, or you have to try to like sneak your way out of the conversation.
Sometimes you gotta be a bitch.
Yeah, like, you know, like how do you, what's your move to sneak out of a conversation like that when someone is just so talkity. I mean, you can't just leave, walk away.
Who said?
Well, you know what? You're right. You're right.
Like, huh?
Okay. You're right. I take that back. You can do that, but most people will not do that because they think it's rude.
It's like being stopped by it's like you're going to like a Walmart or a Target, but then one of those like companies stop you and they're like, "Hey, what phone carrier are you using?"
Oh, bro. I legit like, for them, I'm legit just like, "No." And keep walking. If you're trying to sell me something, you're not gonna get my attention. I promise you.
Cannot.
I am not interested in what you're selling. I don't think that coming up to someone who's walking in the mall and trying to sell them something and pitch is a smart way to sell a product. The only way that you're going to get someone to actually buy from you is if you stress them out so much to the point that it's just easier to just give you money and be on their way. Fortunately, I'm not that, so you're barking up the wrong tree. But I will say, if you really want, I'm not gonna lie, when someone comes up to me and they need money, I do take a moment. And there are some times when I'm just like, hey, what do you need?
Right.
Hey, are you hungry? You know? So I'll actually talk to those people. You know, if you come up to me, you're asking for money. Actually, you know what? If you come up to me and you say, hey, could you, give me some money? I just need to go get some food. Or, hey, please, like, I'm hungry. I'm totally fine with buying someone food. I've bought many, I don't want to say homeless because I don't really believe that everybody's homeless, but I bought a lot of people food that I don't know. And like, I won't skimp, man. The last person that I gave food.
Oh my gosh, dude. Homeless? They finesse sometimes, bro.
Bro, they do.
Saw this dude in the middle of the street next to, that intersection where Best Buy and Walmart, Best Buy, McDonald's, and Wendy's is at when you're turning into my street?
Yeah.
So I saw this dude in the middle when I was coming back. When I saw him in a wheelchair. When I was going back to the apartment, bro, I saw him with his buddy and just gets up from the wheelchair and starts walking.
So he wasn't actually
cripped.
Listen.
And I'm like, yo.
You finessed.
You people are getting freaking creative, man.
The thing about it is a lot of the times, I don't want to say a lot of the times, but this has happened to me before, where beggars can't be choosers, okay? If you're begging and you're asking for something and I give you something and you're asking me for more, I promise you, I'm not going to give you more. I might not even give you what I was going to originally give you because now you're asking for more. But, I mean, I don't skimp. So sometimes I got Chipotle for someone because they were like, man, they're outside Chipotle. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me go. I'm going to go buy you a bowl, bro. Come inside with me. Went inside, went through the whole shebang, get him everything he wanted. I'm sure I made his day. I felt good. That's all that matters. Okay.
Right.
But there was another time where there was a girl who was asking for money. I told her I didn't have any cash. Big mistake, James. Naughty. I said, I don't have any money. She said, oh, well, yeah, she pulled out, this bitch pulled out her fucking Cash App. I'm like, damn, you guys are evolving.
How you paying for that phone, dog?
You guys are evolving. Okay, so I'm not going to lie. I gave her money. I gave her like $1. I think she asked for more. And I was like,
bro,
no. And then I walked away. Beggars can't be choosers, man.
They really
if
cannot.
you want something from me and you don't know who I am and I give you something, be fucking grateful that I gave you something. I could have just ignored you. Like, right. 80% of the people who see you will ignore you. someone came and actually talked to you, gave you money. Now you want more. There was another time where there was a dude. I was trying to pour gas, and this guy was asking for. He wanted beer.
Yeah, no.
Hey man, please man, I need you to go inside and get me a beer. I'm an alcoholic. And I'm just like,
So
no, I'm not gonna buy you beer. And you saying that you're an alcoholic doesn't.
no.
It doesn't. Why should I? Oh my gosh, bro. And so I told him like, no. He goes, please man, it'll make me feel better. I have a crazy headache, man. I'm an alcoholic. You could just buy me a beer or some beers. And I was like, listen, I'm going to go inside. I'm going to buy you some water. He was like, nah, man, I don't need water, man. I need beer.
No, you need water, bitch.
And you know what I did? I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I went inside, came back out. Here you go. Fucking water.
You get mad.
I don't care. I don't think he got mad because I gave him something, but... Do you really think I'm going to spend money to get you a 6-pack of beers when you just told me that you're an alcoholic?
No.
And that's not helping you. Drink water, bro. Your piss is probably orange.
You know what I do usually whenever I see a homeless person is like I'll go up to them because I did these for these two sisters that were at the corner of my street. Is whenever I see them and I saw them both at the corner. I turned around because there was a 7-Eleven at the intersection, and I just bought like double of everything of like snacks. Got them some glizzies, got some water, and I just went up to them like because I don't know. It's just like it's like the giving heart in me just wants to be able to like give to them, and then also whenever I gave it to them, I also sat and prayed with them. So it's like it's just these. I don't necessarily like I don't want to give you money because I don't know what you're gonna do with the money. That's the one thing I never wanted. Like, I'd rather just not give, unless it's just like, I don't know, it's just something that I sense in you that you just have like a good heart, So I gave them food. I usually give food. That's what I did at all the intersections that I try to go to. It's like I just try to buy like a little snack for someone, and then I'll pray for them. You know what I'm saying? But it's more of just like I just try to hear their story, try to hear what situation they're in, But I'd never want to be able to just give someone money because you don't know what they're gonna do with it.
They're gonna buy drugs.
That's what I'm saying. That's
they're
what
gonna
I'm
buy
saying.
fucking
No,
cocaine.
It's a real fucking thing, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know if you're gonna be putting coke up your ass with this dollar bill.
It's funny because like every single time, I used to see this meme all the time where it's like people think that. Like, hey, if someone's homeless and they're asking for money, the first thing that we think is they're buying fucking drugs. they're gonna spend this 50 cents I'm giving them on drugs. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure it's gonna cost a lot more than 50 fucking cents.
It's gonna be really disrespectful if I give somebody a freaking dollar bill and they roll that shit up and put it up their nose and I'm like, hey. Give me that shit back. Actually, I don't even want it. You bitch.
No, give it back.
I'm like, excuse me. Hey, that Leonardo DiCaprio meme? I'm like, he did not just use the dollar bill that I gave him to snort that shit up. That shit's fucking ruthless. But yeah, I just say it because you don't know what their intentions are. Right. But I mean, like, other than what do you regret not saying to people, turning into like homeless people doing crack? I love it.
Another thing that I regret, this actually happens pretty often, is when I'm in Chipotle. I'm in Chipotle and I say, oh yeah, can I have a burrito bowl? Cool. White or brown rice? Yep. White, please.
I get barbacoa.
You want beans? Black beans, please. Thank you.
Right. You're so adamant about the black beans.
Black. Not brown. Black.
Black.
All right. Protein.
Black.
Okay. Steak. All right.
Damn. Just give me like 2-3 pieces.
Sometimes I'll look at that and I'll be like, more steak, please.
That's like, extra. What you mean? You didn't even put anything on
like
that
that's what I want to say.
Right.
But like sometimes they'll skimp on you so bad that a part of me is like,
yo, what the fuck?
Wait, hold on. A part of me is like, this shit ain't worth it.
And you're like mid bowl, bro.
Wait, hold on. You're peeking, bro. What?
My bad, bro. I'm speaking into the mic like hello. I'm just like you're mid bowl.
I'm
Like you already got all the fixes in that bitch.
bro. I'm not about to spend $13 on this. I'm sorry, bro. Like that's what I want to say.
$13 on 2 pieces of freaking steak.
But sometimes I'll just be like, can I have corn, and sour cream, lettuce? You know what? The lettuce they don't even they garnish with the lettuce. The lettuce is just to look pretty. They're like, bro, give me fucking lettuce. Like, put the lettuce in the fucking bowl and give it to me. I don't think it's necessary to just sprinkle that shit in.
That's so funny.
And it makes me really upset because it's different if, okay, this is your Chipotle. It's your Chipotle. Okay, you buy all the ingredients. Everything is yours. Okay, they're the best ingredients. They're better than any other ingredients that you have. They're your ingredients. But it's not your Chipotle. You're just a worker there. So who cares how much you give me? Bro, if it was me, I'll
be filling the garden with y'all bowls.
Tell me, you'll have to wrap up that bowl in a tortilla, cause that's how packed it's gonna be. I'm putting everything. Oh, you want chicken? All right, I'm gonna give you chicken. I'm gonna give you some steak too, cause I know that's actually what you want. Like, bro, I would be so generous. You're gonna have to fire me.
That was me.
You're gonna have to fire me. But
sorry, Cold Stone, but I was giving more people ice cream than they were fucking realizing.
But you know what? Those are the returning customers.
Absolutely.
If you skimp, I'm never fucking coming back, bro.
Absolutely.
Unless I'm desperate, which sometimes I'll still do it for Chipotle, but I won't be happy about it. I'm gonna put a bad review on. But yeah, man. I
You wish you could just tell them more steak, bitch.
Yeah, just like more steak. Oh, you want double meat? Fuck no. I
Give
just
meat.
want more. You're not giving me the normals. There's no way this is the normal serving. I think that they need to have like a cup. Guys, what? Chipotle. Hold on.
You should be a marketing manager.
Listen to this, okay? Instead of using a spoon, why don't you use a measuring cup? That way, the quality or the quantity is always the same. And if it's a good quantity, every single time, it's repeatable. The problem solved.
Right.
Like, we had to create a whole trend to where people were recording others while they're creating their bowl, just so then Chipotle can start doing better.
You know what hurts is when I go to a Chipotle and they already have it in the scooping cup and there's that one extra piece of chicken just flying out. They'll just flick it back into the bowl. And I'm like, yo, put that shit back.
Hey. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. He's sleeping. Like, bro.
I'm like, don't do that, bro. It's already in the fucking scooper.
Or like, I hate when they scoop it up. They give you the scoop and then they're like, they like don't put the whole scoop. They're like, and then they put the rest.
Don't do that.
Like, you're fucking kidding me, right? You got to be pulling on my dick right now, because there's no way that you just sprinkled that shit on my bowl and then you thought, yeah, that's enough, and then put the rest back into the container, bro.
You're not paying me an extra. You're not charging me an extra $3.99 for extra meat.
Bro, people were legit walking out of Chipotle because it wasn't.
Fuck no.
Yeah, it was unsatisfactory.
Right. Boy, that shit crazy. Talk about it because you know what they're doing. They're doing like, a little.
What do you mean? What do you gain?
Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh.
I'm getting hot thinking about it. Very upset about that.
Where's the one place that you go to where you know they're always consistent? Like the servings are what you fucking paid for. Like what's your place?
It is the Chipotle in Saratoga Shopping Center. The Chipotle in the Saratoga Shopping Center right next to the Giant. They're always... Shout out to you guys, man.
Oh my gosh.
Every time I go home, I'm like, hey, y'all already know.
Y'all know what I'm chowing down on, bro.
Pack it up.
You know who's cheating me, bro?
Who's cheating you?
The people at Sarku Japan at fucking Lynn Haven Mall. They're hoeing, bro. I swear to you. They're hoeing. Yo, no, look, right? Of course, when they're in person, they're going to double the meat.
Oh, yeah.
They'll see it. I order Sarker Japan from DoorDash, bro.
That's where you messed up, bro.
That's exactly. And you know what's crazy?
Up.
They don't even have an option to where I don't know if I told you this on the podcast, but I was one of those bitches that commented on DoorDash, and I'm like, bro, they don't give you double the meat, dog. They tell you you pay for double the meat, but then when you get that bitch, it's just regular meat. I'm like, bro, if this meat is not overcrowding the rice, and there's still spots of rice that I can see, no, I am filing a complaint.
If I can see rice under the meat, there's not enough meat.
That shit needs to be drenched. I'm being hoed out by Sarker Japan.
That is the same with Chipotle. Guys, if you are going to a place where you have to build the meal, you need to be there. You cannot order it online. They will skimp you 100%.
Genuinely.
1000%. There have been times when I would get a bowl from Chipotle, and you could just tell by the weight.
You just lift it like, nah.
Oh.
By ounces ain't ouncing.
You're like...
That bitch.
Oh. Bruh, if you can...
Shit ain't right.
If you feel like you can safely toss the bowl up and catch it, they robbed you.
You've been played, my boy.
You have been played, and they're laughing at you. They're laughing at you.
Yeah.
And they're so excited.
You know you did wrong.
They're so excited.
They know you did wrong.
Yeah, man. So
You should have never gotten that shit from DoorDash.
I think that there are a lot of moments where I want to say something, but I just won't. And I think that a lot of the time that's with food, man. I mean, I'm not a very picky person, so
right.
I don't do it all the time. But when it comes to Chipotle, oof, yeah. There are times when I'm just like, bro, come on.
So real question, right? You go to a new restaurant or you go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Right? You want to be fancy. You want to try something new. How many times do you try something new? Like I'll be pulling up to like a fancy ass restaurant asking for chicken tenders, bro.
Oh no, fuck that.
Just because you don't know if you're gonna like it or not.
Okay. I think it depends. It depends on the situation. It depends on how much money I'm willing to spend.
Right.
If I'm willing to spend a lot of money, I'll try anything. If I'm really not trying to spend a lot of money and I just want to, well, I'll put it like this. If I'm going somewhere new, I'm going to try something that I've never had before. I think if I'm going to a brand new place and I just get chicken tenders or like fries, I'm skimping myself. There's no point on going to this new spot if I'm going to eat the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you can go somewhere else to get that thing.
Exactly. So
right. For cheap.
Usually if I'm going to like a fast food place, the first thing that I'll want to get is their most original burger or their most original, like their staple thing. You know, like I'm not going to go to Jollibee for the first time and then get the burger, you know, because that's not what they're known for. It's their chicken. It's their spaghetti. Right. That's what I'm getting. When we went Smash, no, we didn't get Smash Burger.
Shake Shack.
Yeah, Shake Shack.
You got their original.
I got the original, the OG. I'm not going to go get their chicken sandwich because that's not what they're known for.
By the way, how was that?
Oh, bro, it was dank. I wanted to get another one, but I decided not to because it just...
That's not the first time you ate at the Shack, right? Shake Shack?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Because you were eating that thing like that was your first time, bro.
It tasted like it was the first time.
And you lived there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that thing's been around for a while.
That don't taste delicious, though.
I told you. That's why I wanted to take you there. Shake Shack's, like, always top hidden. It's always like a smash burger, like a steak burger.
Yeah, it was really good. I wanted to get another one, but
I have yet to try their other flavors, though. They have a lot of other ones.
You're stuck on that one thing, man.
But that OG, because they got that sauce in it. You know what I'm saying? And the fries are good, too.
Do you have all right, listen. I'm going to list... Give me 3 restaurants and give me the same thing that you always get from those 3 restaurants. Like one item that you always get every single time you go.
Well, if you're talking like just restaurants, Texas Roadhouse, for sure I get the cactus blossom.
That sounds...
You know what a cactus blossom is? It's like onions, but the shape of like, it looks like a flower. Okay. But then you rip off the onions, like fried onions.
Oh, okay. So they're like...
You have dipping sauce.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm just like, you're just eating onions?
And no. Well, it's like fried onions.
Yeah, like onion rings.
Yeah. But then they're not onion, but they're like, they have like the seasoning on it. It's so good.
Okay.
And then I get a smothered chicken. chicken with a whole lot of like gravy and caramelized onions on top of it. I love onions. I don't know what it is about me with the onions. I love them. Another one is Sushi King. I get the same thing every single time. I don't really try anything new because I know what I like, and I know that this will always satisfy me. What?
I just remembered what I forgot. From
Oh
the
my
previous
gosh!
episode.
Say it!
Holy shit!
Say it right now.
It's because
I told
you
you.
mentioned Sushi King.
There you go. Say it.
I'm about to put y'all on game.
You were like,
Listen to me, guys. So, I need you to invest in a duffel bag or a shoulder bag. Let me tell you why. If you go to Sushi King, you get a whole bunch of sushi. You just gobbling that John up. All you can eat, why not?
right.
Eat to my heart's content. They're not going to kick me out.
All you can eat.
But, oof, you ordered a couple rolls too many. And you just know, they say it all the time, hey,
I'm going to charge you.
you're going to charge.
Going to charge you.
They say, no, we're going to charge you.
They wait that bitch.
They wait. Now, what are you going to do? Listen, we are all being cheated on by the government, and everybody's stealing from us. So you know what we have to do?
You have to steal back.
You got to sometimes steal back. So this is what you do. I don't do this, or I do this. I don't know. Can't say. Allegedly.
You don't know.
You don't know. But let's say, hypothetically speaking, you have a shoulder bag. And hypothetically speaking, you have a handful of napkins to the side of you. What you could do, if you could put the sushi in the napkin,
Put that bitch away.
wrap that bitch up, and put it in your bag, what are they going to do? What are they going to do?
Take that bitch to go.
They take that fucking shit to go. You were gonna snack on that shit in the car. Because let me tell you this: you're you're full now. Wait, an hour later, you're gonna be thinking about that sushi that you could have eaten, and then you just gotta open that bag up. Boop. To go. Got it on a discount. Sushi King, bro. If you want shit, you're a businessman. Resell it.
Resell the
Make a
fucking
profit.
sushi.
Knock it down, bro. $5 for a California roll. Boom. It's a
So-
lot cheaper than getting it at sushi.
Sell that shit right outside Sushi King.
Hell yeah. Create a business, and it goes further than that, bro. Korean barbecue.
Oh, no, but look.
Listen, okay, Korean barbecue is a little different, all right, because it got sauces and everything. You got to get a duffel bag or a shoulder bag. I'm not going to tell you where I got this information from, and don't quote me on this. And if you get caught, don't show this to the ops, because I don't know what you're talking about, all right? My name LeBron. I live in Texas. I'm 28. You need to get a Tupperware container. Put that bitch in your bag. And when you go, I want you to just order meat. It has to be meat because that's where the money is. That's you're not there for the rice. You're there for the Korean barbecue. The barbecue. So, while you're eating, one for you, one for later. Rinse and repeat. What are they going to do?
Order as much meat.
Order as much meat as you can. Of course, you can't get caught. You need two people to do this. You need to have at least a
It's two-man team.
2 to 3 man squad, okay? 2 to 3 man squad to secure the bag for everybody. Everybody eats, literally, okay? You got to have someone putting the food in, and you need 2 people watching. You got to get your 6 and your 12, all right, covered, all right, posted. And whenever you guys eat, pack it up. Oh, someone's coming. Eat, laughing. They're gone. Pack it up. Hey, 3 more orders of the pork bulgogi. 3 more orders of the fucking, pack it up. And then by the time, when you're full, your Tupperware container is filled too. You go home. When you go home, that's when you make the rice. And now
That's when you make the rice.
That one dish that would have just been 3 meals with the rice, boom. Just like how God multiplied the fish and the bread, now you got the whole week covered. You're welcome.
Or you could just do an option at Korean barbecue where this is what they do at 7x7 Hot Pot in Virginia Beach. They give you a to-go plate. See, look, you didn't even know.
What?
Oh, you don't have to steal. Like,
It's not stealing. I paid for it.
no, but this one is, it's just an extra few bucks.
No.
No, I'm just saying. Look, no, but
Nah,
fucking cheapskate.
you
You're
lost me.
cheap as fuck.
You lost me.
You're cheap as fuck.
This is how the rich stay rich. You lost me. Couple bucks. No, thank you. I'll no.
No, listen, bro.
Okay. You gonna tax me on that too? Okay.
So they give you a to-go box that you pay a little extra for, and then what you do is you ask for all the meat that you want, and however much you can pack in this container, and it's a pretty big container. 757 Hot Pot gives you a really big container. You just keep asking for meat, cook it, and then you put it in the Tupperware, and then you just pay a little extra for that.
Well, how much is a little extra?
I think about like, to be honest, I don't know. It's not that much though, because Jasper and I did it, and we kept that Korean barbecue for a week.
And they tax you on that. But let me tell you this: if you got three, listen, I didn't even mention this, but the possibilities are endless. If you have a 4-man squad, that's 4 Tupperware containers. I said 1, but you guys rotate, and now boom, you guys are all filled, and now you guys have 4 full Tupperware containers of pork bulgogi.
Oh wait, hold on. Can we just take this second to give a shout out to JC? Bro, do you remember the freaking bachelor party?
Yeah.
And all of that meat. All of that Korean.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah.
We ate that whole thing.
Yeah.
JC clutched.
That was delicious. Shout
Oh
out
my
JC.
gosh. So my wife's sister-in-law, my sister-in-law, my wife's sister made us all Korean barbecue, marinated, and she had her own Korean barbecue grill that we brought over to the cabin, and bro, we ate like kings. Like it wasn't dinner, it was a feast, is what we had, and I will never forget that night because usually I'll feel super groggy, but there's something about just eating that meat around all of you and then waking up the next day thinking I was going to be gone. Because remember how much we drank that night too.
I'm sorry, but that sentence just sounds like a Diddy party, bro.
Yo,
man.
relax.
When I ate all that meat around you guys, oh man,
all
I passed
right,
out.
okay.
I woke up around you guys and all that liquor we drank last night.
When I ate all of that Korean barbecue, I was over here thinking that I was gonna have the headache of my life the next morning. But all of that Korean barbecue saved me because we were supposed to play golf the next day.
Yeah,
it sounds like a really Diddy party, but but it was great. Nah, Korean barbecue will always be like top tier for me. But yeah, that's Oh, and then when I go to 757 Hot Pot, I always get prime brisket and beef bulgogi.
You got to get the good shit.
You always got to get the good shit, and with kimchi.
Yep. No, fuck the kimchi.
What?
Yep. No, fuck the kimchi.
You're smoking dick.
You're not there. I'm not. I'm smoking. You want to know what I'm smoking? I'm smoking pork belly, bro.
Okay, but yeah, I mean pork belly for sure. But I'm talking about you don't add kimchi with the meat that you're eating.
If I'm packing that shit up in my to-go box, fucking no. That shit's for meat only.
You a bitch.
We
always trying to resort back to the criminal activity, bro. We didn't tell you to do this. We didn't tell you to fucking do this shit.
We're not wasting space. The kimchi can be eaten at the restaurant. The meat goes in. The meat goes in the container. It can be a Ziploc bag. I'm not here to judge. Ziploc bag might even be better, okay?
See? You stopped putting meat in that bitch. Talking about so.
Listen. Hey, listen. You guys, hey, listen. You can come after me. You can come after me. You can come after me. But
not the Koreans.
Think about it like this. Not everybody loves Batman. Not everybody loves Batman, but Batman is the hero that you need, regardless whether or not you like him or not. He's there for Gotham. You might not like what I said, but hey, I'm doing it for you. I could have kept this to myself. I'm putting you on game.
What's the things that you always get at a restaurant?
So here's the thing. I like McDonald's.
Right, I love it. I love McDonald's.
And for those of you guys who say, "Oh, McDonald's gross," shut the fuck up. McDonald's is delicious. It's amazing. You know it is. I know it's not the most healthy thing, but you know what else isn't the most healthy thing? Everything.
It's the American fast food
You
joint,
can't
man.
drink water without people being like, "You're consuming microplastics."
Shut up.
It is, bro. It is what it is, man. We're breathing it. It's here to stay. Be one with the microplastics. Whenever I go to McDonald's, I get the McChicken. Why? Because the
Always?
McChicken, it's every single, bro. Look at my app. Transaction, McChicken, 2 McChickens, McChicken and fries, McChicken with extra pickles, Big Mac, nuggets, fries, Coke, McChicken. It's every day, bro. But usually what I do is I get a McChicken, extra pickles, because pickles don't cost extra, and I fucking love ketchup and I love mayo. Put that shit on there. 2 of them bitches. Medium fries on Fridays. Why? Because on the app, Fridays, the fries are free. This is how the rich stay rich. I'm putting you on game.
And then you check his transaction. McFlurry on Klarna. This is how the rich get richer.
This is the wealth divide, okay? This is how the rich stay rich.
You see his whole McDonald's transactions, bro. He's still paying that shit off.
Oh man.
shit.
But yeah, bro, McChicken all the way.
Damn.
Oof.
I be mixing it up sometimes. I'll be getting myself either like the McDouble or the. Sometimes I'll be feeling the Big Mac.
Big Mac?
Yeah, Big Macs are nice.
You know, the last time I got a Big Mac, that joke was free.
Damn.
You wanna know why?
Why?
I used my points. So here's another hack for y'all. Again, this is how the rich stay rich.
Sign up for the rewards, man.
If there is any place that you eat at
Regularly?
more than once regularly, get the app. McDonald's, you get free fries every Friday. You get like buy one get one free for a whole bunch of stuff.
Right.
The points, buy a whole bunch of free shit. Wawa, pack up those points, use those points for gas.
Yep.
These are just things that I know that I use, you know. Wawa, you get a lot of free stuff. Bro, anything, man. Starbucks, get your points up, rack them up.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, get your points up,
Dude,
rack
don't
them
be
up.
sleeping on that Taco Bell, bro.
Yeah, every single time you go shopping for groceries or, you know, going to Walmart or something, get Fetch. It's an app. You take a picture of your receipt. All those points add up, and you can use those points to get like Amazon gift cards and stuff like that.
Yeah, Jasper does that.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, she used to. We've been talking about getting like even when you gas your car,
Yeah.
like you get rewards for like stuff like we should get sponsored.
7-Eleven, get a
Oh,
7-Eleven, bro.
I'm telling
Bro.
you, free shit all the way.
Bro, I be fucking chicken, those buffalo chicken rollers, bro.
For me, it's glizzies, man.
Bro,
The
fucking
quarter-pound glizzies. And if you keep your 7-Eleven membership, they actually do a rewards program where they take cents off your gas.
yeah. I think when you start off first, I think it's like 5 cents. Over some time, it changes to 3. But still, every single time I get gas, discount. I get discount and points. Use those points to get a motherfucking buffalo.
Usually it's like
chicken
3 to
rollers.
5 cents off, man, and that shit helps.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Yeah.
And like it's not just like the points, but you also get discounts on just things. Like for example, if you get like the chicken wings, yeah, your boy gets chicken wing from 7-Eleven sometimes.
That shit
You get
be
discounts
slapping.
on everything, bro. So wherever you shop at, get the app for it. There is most likely an app for it. Get it. Save money. You're welcome. This is how the rich stay rich.
Yeah, I forgot I had money in my 7-Eleven wallet.
I say this with 20 transactions on Klarna. This is how the rich stay rich. I'm not one of you.
Bro, see, look at all these great savings that they have. They have 89-cent large big gulp drink.
Big gulp.
Yeah, when you buy a roller grill.
Where the fuck is my phone?
Oh, remember Sandra has it? Oh, poor boy.
You guys can just imagine.
But yeah, no. Okay, what's another restaurant that you go get stuff other than McDonald's? You go to a lot of places to eat, but you usually get the same thing. Come on now.
I really like going to Aloha. There's the Hawaiian.
Aloha Barbecue.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's called Aloha Barbecue, but
The one in Virginia Beach, right?
no, there's one that's like 5 minutes from here.
Oh no, never mind.
I think we were supposed to go there the last time you were here, but we
Shit,
ended
I
up
kinda wanna
going
go
somewhere
there
else.
right now.
Bro, I'm dying.
Hey, bro, don't play. You got spam musubi over there.
Oh yeah.
What? Aloha Barbecue. I always used to get the chicken combo
Mm.
where it comes with chicken katsu and then chicken kalbi
Mm-hmm.
with some macaroni salad on the side with some rice, and then I'll get a side of spam musubi. That's always the order.
I used to. Went there last week.
Pardon me. The audacity.
Pardon me.
The goal.
The gallbladder. No, I usually get the Hawaiian. It's like the Islander dish, which is just the Hawaiian beef and chicken barbecue.
You ever had mahi mahi before?
I don't know what that is. No.
Oh, it's like a meat, and then there's like an egg over it.
My. Seagulls? I would.
Hold on, what?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I would fucking destroy seagulls, bro.
Dude.
Put them in the air fryer. Grace needs help. Oh, she got Bojangles. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can come in.
If you share some of that Bojangles,
Yeah, you better Bojangle over here.
little phantom tax.
Yeah.
It's both time. We filming?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
filming.
Are we live?
Want to say hi?
You want to say hi?
Say hey, Grace.
Hi.
Hey. Hey.
That is Grace, executive director of the neighborhood.
What, you got some chicken tenders in there or what? Oh, bro.
Oh, true.
Everybody was there.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Anyways, what were we talking about?
You fucking seagulls?
Up by consuming their nutrients is what I meant to say.
Yeah, but they must be full of trash, though.
I'm full
Know
of
what I'm
trash
saying?
too.
Yeah. But
Crawfish.
would you eat yourself? Genuinely. No. Weird question. Weird question, but
Okay.
would you eat yourself? Do you think you're like nutrient enough?
Am I nutrient enough?
you think you juicy to
consume
eat?
I'm pretty fucking juicy, bro. I'm gonna
On
be
some
honest.
non-cannibalism shit.
On some non-cannibalism shit, I'm a pretty juicy fellow. I have like muscle, but I also got a little bit of fat, so a little juicy.
Like
what-
rotisserie.
Yeah. And plus, I'm all dark meat, so
Dark meat.
you know that nothing's going to waste. Would I consume myself? I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Good
no.
one. Good
Probably not. Not today, at least. Not today.
one. But what's the last place? What's the last place that you eat at? You get the same thing.
Chick-fil-A. Whenever I eat at Chick-fil-A, I always get the spicy chicken sandwich. It has to be the spicy chicken sandwich.
Always has to.
Yeah, I used to always. No. Actually, I take it back. It has to be the deluxe. I like getting the deluxe. What? This card is full.
Bro, we're just going
Damn,
at
we're
it.
making a lot of content.
We're just contenting it up today.
I'll be right back, y'all.
He'll be right back. Right now, we are sitting at 57 minutes on this episode. So we have been filming for like a good hour. Our episodes just be going and going and going. Huh? I know, but I mean, hey, we just got into it. They get got. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, I got you that.
Yeah, I use it.
A lot?
I use it like every fucking day.
Oh man, you gotta love friends that actually use the gifts that you give them. I wanted to get you something useful, you know, because I saw that you just like throw your SD cards in. Yeah, that's good. You gotta keep it in that. You gotta put a sticker on it.
Oh yeah, I should do that.
You should personalize it, because you know anybody can have that case.
I'll put a why not sticker.
Put a why not sticker
Put a
on
why
it.
not sticker on it.
For sure.
I do all the time.
Like, why is it not facing us?
I don't know, man.
Come on now.
I'm
You
stupid.
gotta
I'm
do better
stupid.
than that.
I'm stupid.
But yeah, I mean, yo, we've been going at this for like another hour. Like, you know, we're just pumping content out for you guys. But I mean, to end this interview with you, I must ask you a very important question.
Duh. Are we recording? Yeah, recording. Okay.
Wings or drumsticks?
Are you really asking me that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I know what the answer is, but I mean,
So I'm gonna get scientific.
let's
on you
remind
guys.
people for the new year.
So, flats is the proper term for it.
Oh, there we go.
Now, flats or drumsticks, flats are always going to be superior. I'm sorry. They're not equal. They're not. They're from the same chicken, but they do not have the same rights. Okay? Flats are juicier. There's more meat. And they are, in my opinion, just as easy to consume as drumsticks. Now, drums, they're drier. Absolutely. You can never tell me that a drum is juicier than a flat. Never the case.
Yeah.
It is easy to use. It's easy to eat, okay? One hand, yum, 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 yum. Delicioso. But flats, if you know how to do it right, pause. You just put that joint in your mouth, pause, everything, pause, and you just pause, okay?
Pausing all moments.
But it's just so satisfactory. It's
When
better.
did you make that decision to be like,
It's
wow,
better. When
the
did
flats are the one?
I don't know.
How was that decision made?
I just childhood, man. As a man, you eat a lot of chicken wings, and
Right.
you experiment on chicken wings. You're like, man,
You experiment on chicken
experiment
wings?
on chicken wings, yeah, bro.
We should have an episode where we're just eating wings.
We should go somewhere, eat something new on the podcast, have a
Right.
discussion, and rate it.
I like that. Hey,
And
Kiva.
then you guys can tell us, where should we eat next? Give us
Right.
your suggestions.
We'll add like a bonus thing at the end of every episode of like a little adventure that we went to.
Yeah, I like that.
Right? That's
Yeah.
a good one.
People and then people will be like more interested because
Look
we're
at
going
us.
on an adventure, bro.
Look at us.
Hell
It's
yeah.
like podcast / mini vlog.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
we can even we don't have to necessarily use this camera, but we can record ourselves going to the place. I'm like, hey guys, we're going
Right.
here. That's pretty tough.
Dude, we're cranking them out.
Oh, man, 2025.
You guys aren't ready for 2025,
It's gonna be a
man.
crazy year, man.
We've got shit cooked up.
Crazy, man.
All right, but I mean, like, it was so great interviewing you today. It was
Thank you.
really good to get your answers on some questions.
I
that
hope
turned
you
into-
learned a lot.
I did.
Should
No.
get a bag.
I mean, we got the Why Not podcast case.
Listen,
Can you imagine if we brought that?
bro.
bitch?
Listen, we can start our
Wait.
Listen, we're starting our own business, bro.
Why not steal
Why not steal?
from the rich?
It's not. Listen, it's not stealing though, because I'm paying for it. I'm just
Right.
eating it later,
I'm gonna get my $32.99's worth.
and I'm just getting it later.
$32.99 for a buffet.
I think that if I don't finish the food, and you charge me, you're robbing me, or you're robbing me because I could just
I
take
technically
that.
paid for this.
I get paid for it. I could take it home. It's called
Right.
leftovers.
Because this was the estimated cost of what you thought. That jokes on you,
Yeah.
bitch. I ordered more, but
Joke's on
apparently
you.
it's still.
I eat with my eyes.
Apparently, this is $32.99 worth of meat,
Yeah.
but this meat lasts me a month.
Look, imagine this, okay? Imagine you get one serving,
Right.
and then no. Let's take it back to sushi. I know that we're gonna end soon, so calm your horses, okay? Chill out. We're gonna go so you can continue with the rest of whatever the hell you gotta do. You go to Sushi King. You
Right.
get one roll. Oh, well, I'll say this: you get 5 rolls, but you eat only one roll.
Damn.
So you're gonna charge me for the rest? Or how about this?
But I already bought these 5 rolls.
How about this? 2 rolls. Let's make it even simpler. 2 rolls.
Right.
I eat one roll. I don't eat the other roll. Because it's leftover, you're going to charge me?
Right.
Why don't you just let me take it home?
Right.
Like, I get it. If it's like an insane amount, okay, this is too much. You can't take all that home. I think there should be some sort of like, okay, that's too much. But,
why have them limit you?
yeah.
How do they know what's too much for you?
You know what? That's a good point. Are we just going to
Excuse
assume
me?
you think that this
You're
is too
assuming my
much for
appetite
me?
now?
What is this? America? I thought this was America. By gosh, Charlie, darn, I thought this was America.
You're a lesbian? I thought you were American.
You are taking away my constitutional rights. I am a full-blooded American, and you are taking away my freedom.
So I love this guy, bro.
Bro, we need to shut this shit off.
But yeah, thank you so much for answering my questions today, and thank you for just having this conversation with me.
Of
It
course,
was.
of course.
We definitely got to think of a name for this thing, though.
No, yeah, we
But
got to.
other than that, we hope you guys enjoyed the episode today. We have been yapping and yapping, yapping, and guess what? You're gonna hear us yap, yap, yap even more. Going down to 2025 year, and I love you.
Oh, I thought I love you too.
No. Okay. But yeah, other than that, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all of our content on TikTok, YouTube, Spotify. Please listen to our Spotify. We put, it's Spotify. But I mean, listening to us in a car, we have a couple of friends that listen to us to a car. Oh my gosh.
Bless you. Bless you.
I don't want to. No, I know. I'm not.
All right. Okay.
Please like, comment, subscribe on all of our content that we're going to be putting out for the next couple of weeks, and the ones that we already have on our page. Follow us, and we will follow you.
Yeah.
We love you so much, and thank you for all the support that you guys have been giving us. Is there anything you want to say?
No. I said everything that I needed to say.
Keep it to a minimum. You didn't hear it from us.
Listen, don't tell anyone. Okay? This is for the small community of people who hear this.
And for all of the Chinese spies that are listening to us right now.
If everybody knows, this will become a trend, and once it's a trend, we lose our power. So please keep it to yourself. Okay?
And do not let the rich get richer.
Maybe we shouldn't even clip it. I'm going to clip it. It won't go viral. Goes viral.
Now you see someone stitching it, putting like, stop!
Bro, hey, listen up. Disclaimer, you didn't hear from us. Or you know what? This is not advice. We do not condone in this behavior. We do not condone in this behavior. Okay?
Indeedeth.
Cool.
But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we are going to head out of this episode, and we shall see you in the next one. We love you, we thank you, and talk to y'all later, and we're going to hit a year on 3. Ready? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all. Love you guys.